up, YouTube? It is your boy Sanchez405 coming to you. It's on the Warpath. Warpath Wednesday. It's another victory for the Burgundy and Gold. And just bear with me here real quick. OOO-WEE. Maybe a little bit. OOO-WEE. It's a Skins victory, y'all. Kirk Cousins, you see that video? He gave Q Dunbar credit for inventing that, but Kirk Cousins, he hit those long balls. He hits those balls on the field. Hit that note pretty well, too. And Mr. Cousins played a very clean game for the Burgundy and Gold this week. Again, no turnovers. Gave up 1 sack. The offensive line gave up 1 sack, which was a minuscule 2 yards. Did come in the best position. But still, it's an improvement. And this guy's keep on getting better. There's no reason why they should not pay this man. No question why he should not be paid for his services. Because he's still doing it. Deshaun Jackson's out. He was doing it last year when he was out. He's got great tight ends, yes. He finds his tools. He uses his tools. He's a smart man. He's put that Michigan State education to good use. Need to pay the man. Give him his paper. Give him that money. It's going to cost you more now this upcoming offseason than it did last season because he's doing even better. And if they keep on, if the Skins keep on doing what they keep on been doing, the man deserves his money. Ain't no question about that. I really, there's no reason. This man is the franchise quarterback for the Redskins. Might not be a franchise quarterback anywhere else. I understand the precautions why they didn't want to pay him, but man keeps on putting up numbers and has come into himself. He improves game by game. Had a little off game compared to his career high game 2 weeks ago. And speaking of that, 2 weeks ago, Jay Gruden gets his first win coming off a bye week, so they finally put that together after 2 previous seasons of losing after coming off the bye, most recently against New England last season. But team played good. I mean, it's nothing more. Y'all know good and well. People are like, oh gosh, we go 14-0, and then that's what we came to realize about the Skins. The second quarter wasn't ideal. Got up 14-0. First was a 12-play, 68-yard drive touchdown for the Skins. Then defense stops and forces them to punt. Jeff Locke punts back to the Skins. 91 yards. Thought they had us. They had us pinned, y'all. We wasn't pinned. This is not wrestling. We ain't getting pinned. Nobody puts baby in the corner. 91 yards to the hizzy for Shizzy for the Skins, scoring a touchdown there. Vernon Davis hooking up with the hookup from Kirk Cousins. Look good. Vernon Davis, I tell y'all all the time, they don't have a cure for the infection known as Vernon Davis. And it just, they don't have it. I mean, the CDC doesn't even have that stuff to stop him. Man has been reborn in the Burgundy and Gold, coming back home to the nation's capital, and has looked really good so far for him. Being very complimentary to Jordan Reed, actually taking the pressure off of Jordan Reed as well, too. What can we say about Joe Barry's defense? The defense played a clean fourth quarter, second half. No touchdowns or anything, almost bogged down there at the final end. But it's Sam Bradford. Sam Bradford's going to make mistakes. He did. Preston Smith, he gets my game ball on the defensive side of the ball because 2 sacks. He closed out the last 2 offensive drives for the Minnesota Vikings. That interception on the penultimate offensive drive, and then the final offensive drive, he sacked Sam Bradford over on that 4th and 17 prior to the Trent Murphy sack, which was his career high in Trent Murphy. So that the defense is just getting there. It's aggressive. It's an attacking defense. It's starting to attack. Attack, kill, seek, and destroy. Like heat-seeking missiles, y'all. Boom! And that's what this team did. Like I said, there were some issues there in the second quarter. After those 2 scores for Redskins, 3 consecutive drives, 20 unanswered points. Blair Walsh missed an extra point, which ultimately cost him his job, which I don't really understand the rationale. This team is struggling, Minnesota Vikings, and we put them away. It didn't end up like the Detroit game, thankfully, where we gave it up. And team, we just come to know that if we get up, no lead is sacred. Can't rest on our laurels. Jay Gruden said the best. Sometimes they didn't play really well, but then they really did good. And that was he said he was going to give Kevin Gates a game ball for that. But I just like where this team is going, this direction. The schedule's getting tougher. With Dallas looking like the real deal. Holyfield, yeah, I said that just because the 8-1 record. Andrew Siciliano put a tweet out here earlier this week that they've got the easiest record, the easiest competition in football. With that being said, they're winning games. That's what they're supposed to be doing. We'll see them on Thanksgiving, but we cannot look ahead too much because we got a big task coming up here. Can y'all taste it? I taste it. I taste it, y'all. I want it. I got to have this game right here. This is a revenge game for the wild card defeat against Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, y'all. We got to have it come Sunday night on NBC, under the lights, national TV. It's just Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Mike Tirico. All these guys are going to be ready. Carrie Underwood's getting out her stepping shoes to come out there and do it. We got to be ready for this game. Do not sleep on the Green Bay Packers. Do I need to make a step? Do not sleep on the Green Bay Packers. We've only beaten this team once since 2001. Once. Only once. Not twice, just once. And it's not been close in a lot of these games. These games have been blowouts, assassinations. It's just been awful. This team has to stay focused. They can't get overwhelmed, but they have to realize what's ahead of them. This team is on decline in the Green Bay Packers. Their rushing offense is terrible. God awful. You want to know how bad this? I had to check 2 sources to figure this out. Their active leading rusher for the entire season, 10 weeks through the season, is Aaron Rodgers. Their starting quarterback. Eddie Lacy, his job at a hut butt, hasn't played since early October, and he's still the leading rusher, 370 some odd yards. He was put on IR because he P90X'd himself out of the season. They're using Ty Montgomery as a running back. He's the wide receiver. There's been rumblings Mike McCarthy might be fired at the end of the season. The offense hasn't looked as well as it's been in past and recent years. The defense isn't that good either. But it's still Green Bay. It's still Aaron Rodgers. You cannot discredit. This is what we fell into in that playoff game, was the fact that we forgot who number 12 was. We forgot that this man is a bad man, in the words of Stephen A. Smith. That's something I will give him credit for. Can't sleep on him. He can make anything happen. He can make it happen, and if we rest on him, we're going to have problems. Trying to win a Sunday night football game for the first time since 2012 when we beat the Dallas Cowboys to win the NFC East under RG3. And Kirk Cousins still looking to get, I believe he's still, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I think he's still looking for a primetime victory. Don't think he's had a win on national television yet. So this would do a lot for his career, getting that on pace. But this team, Green Bay Packers, have been outscored. Bad. Really bad. And this game could set up like the New Orleans Saints game from last season. Drew Brees and them, great quarterback. Joe Barry's defense came out and attacked, destroyed, kill. Jordy Nelson has been a shell of himself. Randall Cobb hasn't been that good. This team has beaten Chicago, the Giants, who are now on the up and up as well. And there's some other teams that they've played as well that they've won against. Jacksonville, they've beaten in Detroit. So a lot of these games, half of these games have come in their division. They lost at Minnesota where they were dominated. The most points that they've scored this season is 34 points. And the margin of victory isn't that big outside of that Chicago Bears game on Thursday night at Lambeau. So I really do. And with all that being said, though, Aaron Rodgers still 22 touchdown passes, 7 interceptions, 2,400 yards in the 9 games that he started here. So that's just under 2% interception rate in there. He's been sacked 22 times, and that's what's been his biggest problem, is that sometimes he does not get the protection that he needs. They have a lot of people who are on the injury list right now. TJ Lang, David Bakhtiari, Jared Cook, the tight end, Jake Ryan, and linebacker Clay Matthews. Would be great if he didn't play, but this is a game that the Redskins. This is a trap game. This is a trap game. Cannot overlook Green Bay just because you're looking forward to Dallas in 4 days after that. We have to come out here, play this game seriously, play it like you mean it, take this team down, and then get ready to go and face the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. Can't overlook it. The eyes of the nation are watching you here. You need to rise up to the occasion. It's no question about it. We have to get this win, have to get this victory to stay on pace with the Dallas Cowboys. Because if Dallas slips up this week and we win this game, then we beat them on Thanksgiving, this division is wide open again. This division is wide open. Well, while it is like a 2-game standing there, we're talking about big things can happen for the Burgundy and Gold, and he's got to play strong and can't slip up here now. It's getting to be the stretch mark of the end of the regular season, and if we want to be in the party, we got to win these games now. We got to write our invitations now to get into the party, and you only get into the party. 10 wins will do it. Most years it will. So hopefully we can get to that, and Green Bay will be a stepping stone here. But I'm not overlooking them. Like I said, it's Aaron Rodgers. It's Mike McCarthy, no matter what the media is saying. Remember, the media said so many things about the Packers. Oh, they didn't look good against Minnesota at home. Oh, they looked like this last season. Oh, the Redskins should win this game. Got up 11-0. And then you know what it said? Ain't nothing but a G-Bay thing, baby. As we got rocked 35-18. And they just the Skins couldn't stop the run, couldn't stop. That's one thing. They could not stop that big fat tub of goo known as Eddie Lacy's lumpkins right there, as I like to call him. Don't have to worry about him. James Starks don't really have to worry about him either. We should be able to get this team. This is a big game. National television, like I said, the eyes are watching us. But hey, I'll be ready for the live stream. Thank you for the love. And one more thing I like to address here. Anybody who like to come on this stream, on the live stream, and like to talk trash, y'all, and y'all know who exactly I'm talking about. We had a guy who came on here, which is all in good fun. But you got to be able to back it up. I come on here when we win or we lose, whatever. It doesn't matter. But don't talk all this crap about somebody being terrible, and then you don't want to come back up, and then we hear the crickets at the end of the game. Man up, man. Say you were wrong. I might tease you a little bit. I ain't gonna give you a hard time. You have more respect for me in that regard. But it's all in funny games. I wasn't mad. I know some folks out there were getting a little teed at it, but it's all good. Won the game anyway. So I love you guys. Y'all know that. As always, I really appreciate it. Subscribe. Almost about to hit that 200 mark. About 10 people to go. Let's get out there. Let's share this page. Making it big. Hey, love, peace, and hell. It's your boy Sanchez 405. I'll be talking to you real soon. Y'all see you on Sunday. I love you guys. I'm out.